Hey, beautiful souls. Much love from Germany. Marcel, my twin flame, and I recorded a video. We wanted to say thank you for Naughty Beaver's support. We are very grateful and we have cried tears of joy. We are having a hard time and we still see the gift in it. We created a Q&A for you because we saw that you have many questions. We don't have our own apartment or our own space. We are currently commuting from place to place. Holograms are still watching us. They are sending us frequencies. But we keep going as best we can. Please, starseeds and light workers, let your light shine and enjoy this precious moment. This is all you have. Even if things get chaotic again on the outside, shine your light. You are here to open the portal to the 5th dimension and keep it open. Dear Starseed, you came here to create a new world. Light has won, but do not ignore the shadows. They only want to be seen by you, and they help you understand your light so much better. Let your light shine. Forgive yourself and forgive others. We are all in this process. And we are learning. You are available. Thank you. Hi guys,
hello.
Welcome to our channel. To all the new subscribers, we are very grateful and happy. Thank you so much, Naughty Beaver, that you shared one of my videos again, that you have support my channel again. We are very sorry for our English. We are from Germany and this is a very intuitive video. We will see, maybe I will cut this video in more parts again. Maybe I will keep it as one video. So when you are interested in all this stuff about Ashtar the Command, about the Fourth Galactic Federation, about the Bible, yeah, I have seen this version also in the 4th density, that the Bible is right.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw it. And it's a religious, spiritual word.
We saw it both.
Yeah, when you are interested in to hear our adventures, twin flames, so please stay tuned and maybe I will cut it in more than one part. Thank you so much for watching and thank you so much for your lovely support. We are very grateful. I've uploaded many videos about that we have entered the 4th dimension, the 4th density, and I have seen that many people had questions or a few people are confused a little bit, right? That's what I have seen and I got the impulse to share with you a live Q&A. This woman escaped the 4th density. Now we can laugh a little bit and we are smiling again. But honestly, we are not in a good situation.
Yes.
And I try as good as I can to explain the 4th density. I personally feel that actually so many movies are documentaries. There are so many informations included in movies or in animes, but they don't share with us the truth for 100%.
Yes.
Because when we would see the truth for 100% in movies, so then we would break free maybe. And that's what I see also in the spiritual community, that so many people are confused. They are not sure which information is right, which information is wrong. That many people trust the abused spiritual teaching more. They want to confuse also the spiritual community. These are narcissistic spiritual teachings, many of them. So, and I know it's hard Even when we have entered the fourth density, we are in training.
Oh yes.
Even when you watch this video now, trust your intuition, because we are in training, and maybe I misunderstood some informations as well. And I'm going to be sharing with you the fight against the red pill and the blue pill, because in the fourth density I have seen that this war is true. The Republicans against the Democrats, right? I have seen this fight. In the fourth density, I had conversations with Trump. I know that's an unbelievable story also. I had conversations with Ashtar the Command. I saw him physically in front of me, and he was like a real person. We saw him for 3 times. We saw him in Leipzig, because we are located here in Germany.
Yes.
I will mention many different German cities now, because when we have entered the fourth density, we have seen the fight between blue and red.
Yes.
And these 2 pills, the blue and the red pill, are controlling Earth. It's not only in the USA. Yeah,
it's
you
the
can.
Matrix.
Yes, that's their matrix. They created this matrix, this dimension, to confuse us. They led us to believe that you have to choose a color, right? You see behind us, red, for example. And you can see the similarities in the USA with the government, right? The Democrats versus Republicans. Also in Germany. We have so many political parties here in Germany. I will share a few pictures now. And do you see the similarity? The most of them are working with blue and red. Or watch the social media platforms, the same. Do you see the colors? Or watch icons of companies. The most of them, they are working with red or with blue.
It's black or white.
Yeah.
In order.
And
color.
that's duality.
Yes.
That represents only duality. It's what we have seen in the fourth density. It's a fight against blue and red, not more. That's the sad part. So what I have seen there was that the Republicans, I added them wrong in my second part, I'm very sorry. Trump, he vibrated lighter. That's what I can confirm. He vibrated lighter and he saved our lives. That's true. Because the blue people, I call them the red people and the blue people now, okay? So, many people see the blue pill now. They understand the blue pill soon. And that's very heavy. The blue pill is literally hell, right? That's hell. And what includes the blue pill? But like I said, that's only my feeling, and that's what I have seen there in the fourth density. I will share with you some pictures now. Yes, and it's so crazy, even the background. Do you see the colors? Yeah, that's the blue pill. That's the old matrix. And many people understand this blue pill soon. Many people will see it. So, but what about the red pill? I will share with you a few pictures of the red pill, and maybe you will understand that they are in the same boat. Do you see these people? Yes, and you can watch the similarities also in logos of companies. Or in Germany, that was so crazy. When we have entered the fourth density, we traveled through Germany. Actually, we lived in Leipzig, we had a flat there. So when you don't know what we are talking about, please watch the 3 parts, so then you will understand the situation better.
It was really dangerous.
It was very dangerous. We lived in Leipzig. That's a German city in Sachsen. It is called Leipzig. And now I'm going to be sharing with you the logo of Leipzig. it's blue. And you can see the similarities in Germany also. When I was not awake, intuitively I was guided to search up for flats in cities who were red. For example, the first city where I lived was in Nuremberg. That's a German city too. Look at this logo. Or take a look at Berlin. Take a look at Schweinfurt. Take a look at Heidelberg. Take a look at Freiburg. Take a look at Würzburg. These are German cities. So that means that the red agenda is controlling them. That's their empire. And it's the same with the blue pill. I show with you a few German cities who have a blue icon. Leipzig, Chemnitz, Eberbach, Moosbach, Kiel. Do you see that? And it's the same all over the world. Because the dark force created this dimension here. Actually, everything is an illusion here. Everything is an illusion.
Oh yes.
And we fell. We fell in these dimensions. And now Earth is ascending. That's right. But we have to understand their games. When we don't understand their games, so we will never break free. This represents duality. This is important to know.
It's one extreme to the other extreme.
Blue or red. And they wanted you to believe that you have to choose a pill. When you choose a pill, you're playing their games, and they have a war. So, which people includes the red pill? Or, in other words, which species are behind these colors? The blue pill represent the draconians and the reptilians to me. They are very heavy. Many people who are connected to the blue pill, they are more conservative, you look more conservative. They love it to wear blue colors. And you see also the background, right? That's them. This is the old agenda. These are the draconians and reptilians. And that is literally hell, really. Their vibration is so heavy, and they attacked us mostly there in the fourth density. Especially, we lived in Leipzig, and that's the empire by them. But before we arrived there, we were not aware of this. And after this journey, I understood so much more why I only was guided to cities with a red icon. I felt more comfortable in these cities. For example, Nuremberg. I felt they are more alternative. Würzburg, Aschaffenburg, Schweinfurt, yeah, these are regions in Bavaria. Or Heidelberg, Freiburg. These are all these cities with a red icon. So who are the red people? I can tell you the red people are the Anunnaki. So that means they are more educated. They are stronger, more powerful, but they know us in every detail. I share with you a few pictures. That's the red pill. These are the people by the red agenda. So that's important to know. And I describe it more in consciousness level. Yeah, that the red pill vibrates lighter. That is true. It is lighter. And I can tell you, Trump and the Patriots, they saved our lives because these people with the blue technology, right? The blue people, they attacked us mostly all the time. And they wanted to have the secret how they can ascend to 5D also. But you have to know that even the red pill people, right, they wanted to have the same information, both.
Yes.
The red people and the blue people, they all wanted to have this 5D code by me. They wanted to know the secret how they can ascend. They wanted to have the 5D code. And I have seen him in front of a high technical computer. And he scanned our aura by Marcel and me. We are twin flames.
Quantum computer.
Yes, the
Q.
quantum computer, Q. And he saw everything. He saw our blockages, he saw our nutrition, he saw our purpose, he saw our abilities, our frequencies, everything. And at the beginning I thought I'm totally crazy and lost, and then we saw him as holograms for many times. For one time he was with us in Leipzig, and then he said they are totally sick, because in Leipzig they attacked us so horrible that we died almost. And also the Galactic Federation, the false Galactic Federation, they were there in Leipzig. And Ashtar said that Sachsen is his empire. Sachsen. That's the region of Germany. And actually, this is the region where the most alternative people live in Germany. Spiritual people. The most of them are located in the east of Germany, not in Bavaria. Right, not so much. We crossed the border at Sachsen. I heard Ashtar's voice. I had also conversations with Ashtar, the command. And he was in front of me. We saw him for 3 times in 3 different cities.
Yes.
Because the Galactic Federation has chastened us. And they are controlling Earth, and these are the false galactics. And I will share with you many different informations by Ashtar, the command. And I'm not sure why he spreaded these informations with me. I'm not sure also why Trump all the time talked to me. I'm also not sure about it. But I can tell you that he saved our lives when the blue people attacked us. And Trump, I saw him in front of this high technical computer. He was nicer. He smiled. He laughed more like this. Yeah, you know his movements, yeah? That's their energy. And the energy of the red people, they are more alternative. They understand the blue pill. Yeah, it's like I understand the 3D matrix and I want to destroy it. I want to find other ways. They think more out of the box. Also, their style looks more cool, more alternative, colorful. It goes back to the Atlantean Egyptian energy, right? More. And we start to remember who we really are. That's why the Anunnaki are behind it, because they created us and they are watching us. And I feel that the Anunnaki are the Galactic Federation.
Yes, the fake federation.
It's them. And they celebrating themselves as heroes. They will come and help us, right? That's the old game by them.
Yes, the false.
And we celebrate them as gods again. Yeah, that's their game. And it's lighter, and they are more educated in technologies, what we have seen there, to the draconian and reptilian agenda. But I have to tell you, they're working together. They have the same plan. So that means we have to go through 2 illusions. It's the illusion behind the illusion. And the second illusion is the red pill. So that means it is lighter. We understand the blue pill, but it's not the end. But that is still planned by the dark force that this is happening now. It's the illusion behind the illusion.
Yes.
And I have seen that Ashtar, right? He's Anunnaki. And the galactic members also. I saw him and I had very strange conversations with them. Very strange conversations. And it's so hard to find words for this. Okay, step by step by step. We lived in Leipzig, okay? That was the empire by the blue people. But we were not aware of this before. I like Leipzig because of the people, actually, because they are very alternative people. So, and now I understood why I wanted to live in Nuremberg or in Würzburg or in Heidelberg. I liked Heidelberg so much. And I have found out some information about Heidelberg also. It's a German city. When we have entered the 4th density, even Heidelberg vibrated very light. And
really
that was very crazy. So, actually, we are surrounded by holograms. It was a holographic realm. Or maybe these are real people. That's my feeling. These are real people All of them were real people, but they became one with technologies. And that's the technology by the red pill, or with frequencies. That's the technology by them. They are working with frequencies. They are very good in manipulating your subconsciousness and your consciousness with their technologies. And these are the Anunnaki, that's them. And they are behind the red pill. So that means we are going back to our roots, but that's the last illusion. That's what I have seen there. And that's so crazy, guys. In Leipzig, because that's the empire by the blue people, we were only surrounded by blue people. And it was very easy to recognize them because of their clothings. Because these dark beings are so proud, right? They are proud to be a member by the blue pill. They are so proud. And also the red people, the same. They are so proud to be a member of the Republicans. Do you know how we recognize them? The people who worked for the blue pill wore blue clothings. It's no joke. They wore a blue jacket,
blue business clothing,
a blue blazer, or blue shoes, a blue backpack, or a blue hat. And they looked very conservative. They looked similar to Billy. I don't want to spell his name. Similar style, or Sucker. That's their style. They looked more conservative, not very healthy. It's like they eat unhealthy food. They don't make sports. They don't move their body. They don't think out of the box. They want to control everything. It's hard for them to open their hearts for new subjects. Yeah, they want to keep the old. And that's the vibration of the draconians. And Trump is, to me, a catalysator that humanity understand the blue pill. Do you know?
To wake up outside the blue box.
Yeah, that the people see, oh, the blue matrix, the blue pill, the blue people, oh my gosh, they don't mean it good with us. Yeah, that's illusion number one. That the people see it now, but it is still part and planned by them.
Yes.
So that means the red pill is lighter, but is not the end.
Yes.
And humanity have to go through extremes. They have to go through this process.
Black or white.
Yes, to understand duality.
But the middle is the heart.
That we start to combine both. And when these two pills, the blue pill and the red pill, would find peace, I don't know if this will happen, but when they would find peace, but actually they have the same plan. That's so strange. When they would find peace, so then we vibrate in violet. It's the violet flame, and violet means 5D. That's the 5D vibration. Yes? So this is important to know. So when we break free of these extremes, so then we are vibrating in 5D. So and what they are doing is, they know that it is the will of the source that we are breaking free, even of the reincarnation circle. I can tell you guys, what I have seen in the fourth density, we have seen all these lies in the spiritual community too. Because especially the Anunnaki, right? They abused almost every spiritual teaching. And actually all this is a religious spiritual war. Religion and spirituality are friends, no enemies. Yes. That's also their war. That we have war, right? Are you a Christian or are you praying to Buddha? Buddha is more aligned to Jesus and all this stuff, right? That's their fight. They want to see us that we have war.
Yes.
And when you choose a pill, you are in their game, in their war. That's important to know. And we don't break free, we don't ascend to 5D. And we have to go through these extremes to understand their games. In Leipzig, we got attacked so horrible there that we died almost. They surrounded our flat as holographic people, or maybe real people. Maybe these are real people. And they became one with technologies. It was similar to the Matrix movies. Also in the Matrix movies, there are so many informations inside.
Oh yes.
And they are true. And maybe these were real people, right? They created this fourth density, this Matrix for us.
Oh yeah.
And also for a few other starseeds. CRYSTINE Love, for example. Maybe you saw her in the third part. She experienced almost the same to us, and she saw the same. And she knows a handful of other starseeds, and to them it happened the same. Also to her it happened almost the same.
Yes.
Please check her out. She got a lot of wisdom. She almost died too. And it was close. The same. And she stayed there for 3 months. And this has started at April 2021 and it ended in July 2021.
Yes.
So 3 months. We stayed there, or we were surrounded by holographic people. And I have seen that almost everyone is a real person, but they become one with technologies. And it is the same to Matrix, when you know the movies. It's like they're creating this parallel matrix, the 4th dimension, right? They live there, they're coding there, they're programming. It's like the astral realm, they are programming the 3D realm.
Yes.
That means everything is programmed by them.
Oh, yes.
Everything is like a matrix. There are so many informations inside, and we have seen the same. But like I said, these movies don't share with us the solution. Yeah, or they want to trick us and confuse us too, right? But
they want to split us.
Yes, but what we have seen there was the fight against blue and red, right?
The blue want to split us, the red want to split us Ashtar want to split us.
Yes, and for example Neo, yeah, or Morpheus,
yes.
These are the people who took the red pill. These are people who understand the blue pill, right? And they have this fight against the blue people. And this war is true. I have seen this. But when you know the Matrix movies, the Oracle says that even Neo is programmed. He should appear that he destroys the Matrix. So that means what we have seen there was in the 4th density that they are programming everything.
Yes.
And we have only the illusion of free will in this dimension. Actually, we have the free will, because that's the will by the source that we have free will. And in 5D, we have free will.
Oh yes.
We can live our purpose, we can express ourselves, because we are free. We are also free from the reincarnation circle. That's important.
We are out of the game from blue and red pill.
Yes. And that's their game. That's their crazy game. And they have war. They compete with each other. They're killing each other. But actually, they are together. I will share with you a scene by Jupiter Ascending. I've heard that these are the same directors of Matrix. And also in Jupiter Ascending, I know it's Hollywood, but these people, these are Anunnaki. These are Anunnaki. And this guy, for example, he vibrates similar to Ashtar the Command. It's no joke. He looks a little bit similar, including his hair, okay? His hair, right? They look different, but he had a similar vibration to him. When I had conversations with him, it was similar, yeah? Between Mila Kunis and him, a similar conversation. Yeah, that was so crazy. Right? And he spreaded so many strange informations with me. And also when you know the movie Jupiter Ascending, do you know these scenes, how these people appearing? They appearing immediately and they shapeshift.
Oh yes.
And in the 4th density they did exactly the same.
I have seen it in Heidelberg.
Yeah, they shapeshifted.
I said to Sandra, do you see that? What these people done?
Yeah.
Sandra don't see it, but after that this person come to us, and I said, Sandra, this is the person who go from us, and now it's going back with other clothes.
Yes, he wore other clothings. They switched their clothings also. They changed their physical bodies, and then they wore other clothings.
I saw it.
And it's the same to Jupiter Ascending, because these galactic people, they do the same. They transform their bodies. They transform their clothings immediately, zack, and then they wear other clothings.
Yes.
And in this dimension it was the same, totally the same. And we were only surrounded by these holograms, and they attacked us all the time. And even the red people attacked us. They attacked us too. They were lighter, but only when it was part of their plan. So that means when we helped them, they helped us. But when we trusted our intuition again and we said, no, we don't work with you either, and I will not share with you the 5D code, the same, they attacked us too.
Yes.
So both attacked us because both wanted to know the secret of 5D.
Yes.
Both. And that's important to know. Even Trump, he was kind. He smiled, he laughed more, but even him, he was nice and kind to me because he wanted to know the secret also. Clothings. It was very easy to recognize them because of their clothings and how they look like. The red people, they looked more alternative, they looked cool, young people, and they looked like starseeds. They had a similar vibration to starseeds. They had the sparkle in their eyes. It's no joke. Because the Anunnaki, right, they're vibrating lighter a little bit. And they had the sparkle in their eyes. But their face looked so cold and so full of hate.
Oh, yes.
Really. There was so much hatred in their eyes. But they had the sparkle in their eyes. And that was very strange. Very strange. Because when the blue people attacked us, it was very easy to see it. Oh, okay, they look unhealthy. They don't make any sports. They do look conservative. They want to keep the old, and also their technologies vibrated heavier.
That is the next attack. Because it's so easy to see what they done to the next.
And that's so crazy. Really, without Marcel, really, I wouldn't survive this. He was my guardian angel, really. He was with me and he said all the time, Sandra, keep calm, trust your intuition. It's only illusion. It's only an illusion. It's all an illusion. Don't believe them. Don't believe them. Don't let them manipulate you. Yes, that's what he did all the time. We traveled with the train through Germany because we searched up for our real friends. But we didn't find our real friends because they were gone. We were in another dimension. And they attacked us all the time. And because of that, we saw many different cities. I saw this empire. Okay, that's a regime controlled by the red people. The next city, oh, that's the blue empire again. Then the next region, oh, that's the red empire again. It's no joke. And the technologies look different. Yeah, the blue people work with heavier technologies. Actually, they are in the same boat. But actually, they compete with each other. Who is better?
The red pill manipulate your emotions, manipulate your energy field, manipulate your consciousness and unconscious mind. Not so easy. But if you present in your heart, there, and you go durch die Illusion.
Through the illusion. Yes, that's important to know, I guess. And they are supporting each other. But at the same time, these are enemies. That's so crazy. Very, very crazy. And like I said, we traveled through Germany because I ran away from my flat, because these people, the blue people, they have surrounded us all the time with their blue technology. And they attacked us all the time with their frequencies. And this is literally hell.
Every day.
Every day, every night, all the time. The Galactic Federation over us all the time.
Saw two people in a black car.
In front of our house.
Yes, in front of our house. I and Sandra go for a walk. And I looking to these two guys. So, I looking so. And I send them telepathically. In German, verpisst euch.
Stay away from us.
Ihr könnt uns nichts antun. Verpisst euch.
Yeah.
Und I saw it, I told in German, because my English is really bad, sorry.
So sent them telepathically thoughts like, stay away from us. You can't deal with us, or you can't attack us. We are protected. Marcel told these guys this information telepathically, and then immediately they has driven away very fast.
And they looking so.
They were scared. They were scared of Marcel. So that's very interesting.
And I and Sandra go hand in hand in this moment.
Yes, he was my guardian angel, Marcel.
And Sandra don't see these guys.
No, I didn't saw them, but I have seen Ashtar all the time, and Marcel not. Ashtar crossed my energy field. He was in front of me in Leipzig.
I had feel it.
Thus, we saw him for the second time in Hirschhorn. That's a city close to Heidelberg. Hirschhorn, by the way, I share with you the icon. That's controlled by the red people, Hirschhorn. And we have seen this small city too. And they attacked us with their horrible frequencies.
Oh, yes.
That was so horrible to see their technologies by the red people, by the Anunnaki. It looked like a Tesla tower. Tesla towers mixed up with 5G.
Yes.
And it was like electricity comes out. Yeah, we were there in Hirschhorn because we wanted to take a train. That's a
Yes.
very long story. We didn't talk about everything in these 3 parts. It's almost too much.
Yes.
I had bloody feet because we ran all the time because no train has arrived. No train anymore. And we wanted to go to Heidelberg, actually. Because I felt there is important information there in Heidelberg.
Yes.
Yeah, Heidelberg. And then we had no choice to take a train because no train has arrived, because the blue people attacked us in Eberbach. That's the city before Hirschhorn. Eberbach, do you see this icon? Yeah. They attacked us so horrible there. The blue people.
The ancient Smith people attacked us.
The blue people, the reptilian draconians, they attacked us so horrible there. I cried and I had bloody feet. Bloody feet. Also, they programmed snakes there. Snakes were
I saw it
close
and I
to
said
my
to
feet.
Sandra, looking there is a snake.
A very tall yellow snake, very big and tall, and the snake was beneath my feet. Also, they created pit bulls. Yeah, they were very aggressive, these pit bulls, and they made this all the time. Then there were holograms. They catched us with the cars almost there in Eberbach. Yeah, we wanted to cross the street, then a car appeared, boom, very close. They catched us, and these were the blue people, and they are very horrible, very heavy, but they are not so advanced in technologies, and they looked similar. They had this same style. There were business clothings, blue shoes or a blue shirt or a blue backpack or a blue cell phone, because you have to know that they are very proud to be a member of this color. And it was the same with the red people. They wore a red shirt, red shoes, a red backpack,
Yes.
or a red cap or something
red
like that.
car.
Yes. Or they took a seat in a red car or in a blue car. And they looked a little bit like starseeds. They had the sparkle in their eyes, they were lighter, but they attacked us also with their frequencies, with their cell phones. They had all a cell phone. Even the people with the red shirts, they had a cell phone and they coded. They used codes all the time this.
Yes, and the black helicopters follow us.
The black helicopter too. They follow us all the time.
Yes.
And when we...
And send us frequencies.
Also frequencies. And that was so crazy. For example, we stayed in Nuremberg. Yeah, that's the empire by the red pill, by the red people, right? So we were only surrounded by red holograms because that was their empire, and it's not the empire by the blue people. But when we stayed in a blue empire, we were only surrounded by blue people with blue clothings. And their style looked different. Wanted to stop us, that we don't arrive in Heidelberg all the time. They stopped us, the red people and the blue people.
Mm-hmm.
So because we lived in Leipzig, right? Leipzig was horrible. They attacked us everywhere, in the train station.
With the black helicopters.
Yeah, with the black helicopter. They surrounded us.
With the ancient Smith people follow us.
Yes. These were neighbors. They joined
Yes.
other flats. Actually, there are other neighbors.
And they send us frequencies.
They tuned into these flats, they created this matrix, and then
Yes.
they were behind the window with their blue technology.
Yes.
They attacked us all the time, and that was very horrible. They created very strange things in the supermarket. we had no choice to buy food in the supermarket because these blue people in Leipzig, they attacked us even in the supermarket, everywhere. It were other employees, other employers, and they attacked us all the time. They waited for us in front of the gate of the supermarket with their pit bulls, for example, and it was impossible to go inside. So they made it so hard for us to buy food. We had no food for almost 1 week or more. Yeah, because I was scared to go out. Because they surrounded us, they attacked us all the time with their horrible frequencies, all the time. So and because of that, I ran away because I thought we can find friends. And we know a few people in Heidelberg. We wanted to drive to Heidelberg for the second time. In Leipzig, they killed us almost, right? With their frequencies. I saw Ashtar there, the false galactic federation on the sky. I saw the hologram spider galactic federation in front of me. And they had the sparkle in their eyes, and that was very strange. They looked like star seeds a little bit, but their face looked very cold and heartless. And because of that, we ran away again. And then we wanted to drive to Heidelberg all the time because I felt there's a secret in Heidelberg. And we felt it in 3D also. It's like, yes. What's going on in Heidelberg? The vibration is so light there. So, and then we reached it. Because of that, we took a train and then we crossed Bavaria. And then we waited in Nuremberg. We were only surrounded by holograms, guys. It was not this dimension anymore. And then we were surrounded by people with red shirts. Yes. Like I told you, Nuremberg vibrates in the red color. So these people looked cool, alternative. They were jewelry. They had the street style clothing, right? Hip hop. They looked more cool. So, okay, now I understand. Many young people, many beautiful people also. And the people by the red pill, they do look more healthy. They do make sports. These are kind of people, they prefer the summer season more or the spring season more. And the blue people not. They don't like the sun, they don't like spring, they need it cold. They need winter and the autumn. They don't like it when the sun is shining very strong, but the Anunnaki like it. They like the summer, they like the spring. So also their skin by the red people vibrated in warm colors. These are people and they got a darker skin when they spend time in the sun, very quick and easy. So that means their aura shimmers in golden colors more. It's the same to Chuk Chuk, right? When you see him. That's their vibration. That's the vibration by the red people. And like I said, I try to explain the consciousness level, not more. And the people by the blue pill, the draconian and reptilians, their vibration is very cold. Also, their aura is very cold, vibrates very cold. And these are people, they don't like the sun so much. They can't deal this when it's getting very hot out there. So these are people with a light skin. And the people with the red shirts, they looked more cool, alternative. They do make sports. They have much energy and power. They create a lot. They have many ideas. It's the same to Elon, right? He has so much energy, so much ideas, power, right? And innovative ideas. That's the red pill.
Yes. But not enough time to create all ideas.
Yes. And the blue people are lazy. It's like
sitting on the couch.
They take a seat on the couch. The others working for me. I don't have to move. Everything is coming to me. That's what we have seen there. They're crazy games.
Yes.
And that's duality. They created this dimension that we have duality, that we have war. So are you a Christian or not? Do you pray to Buddha or to Jesus? Like this. That's their war.
Yes, that's the thinking in black or white, blue and red.
And actually, they are friends. It's a spiritual, religious war.
Yes.
So, okay, step by step by step. So, then we spent time in Nuremberg, and we were surrounded by people with red shirts. So, and we took a train to Würzburg. Yeah, because we wanted to drive to Heidelberg, so upstairs. So in all this way to Würzburg, Aschaffenburg, we were surrounded by these people with the red shirts, the red people, all the time. We were surrounded by them, young people all the time, the most of them, and they attacked us with their cell phones too, with their frequencies. It was no difference really. So, and when we crossed the border at Eberbach or Moosbach, yeah, so then the people with the red shirts left the train. They all left the train immediately. That was so crazy. They left all the train immediately.
Yes.
And then new passengers came in. They had conservative clothings, and these were the blue people, because then we joined their empire by the blue people. And
it's the presentation of her game.
Yeah.
That was the presentation of her game.
That's their game. And they were blue clothings, like I said, and they worked with cell phones too, and I felt all the time Bill, that's his technology, Bill, okay? And when I saw the people with the red shirts, I heard Elon, that's his technology, Elon, okay?
Yes.
Frequencies, program your subconsciousness, okay? Elon, they become one with technologies, okay. So now I understand. They are in the same boat, but the blue people are not so educated in technologies. So they are copying the people with the red pill a little bit. So they are copying each other, and okay, so I understand, okay. So, and when we joined the empire at Moosbach, for example, so then immediately the people with the red shirt left the train, and then the people with the blue shirts came in. And they attacked us. So they attacked us all the time. And there was no difference almost between them, really. They looked different. The people with the red shirts, they looked more healthy. They're making sports. They eat healthy food. Yeah, they are more interested in that. They have much energy, more power. They do look more impressive. Yeah, they are more alternative, and they think more out of the box, right? They understand the game by the blue pill, but actually it's the same boat, because they are controlling humanity. And they want to program Earth, and they're controlling Earth. That's important to know. It's their empire. At this dimension where we live now, it's their empire. Yes. And we have only the illusion of free will, but we have no free will, because it's all programmed by them.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, that's the AI. That's their program. That's their matrix. And it goes up to the fourth density. And when we reach it to break free into 5D, so then we are free. We have the free will. We break free from the reincarnation circle. They created that because they want to have slaves on earth. Yes. Because when souls would go back to heaven and they would see this life on earth, do you know? So it's like, why should I incarnate there again? Or they want to split you from your soul purpose, that you will never fulfill your purpose, because then you have to incarnate on earth again, yes. For example. And they created this complex network to keep us in this matrix, because they have food and slaves all the time, and that's their game.
For example, in the year 2012 or 2013, I was verlassen meines Körpers.
He left his body.
I left my body.
He was close to death.
I left my body, and I saw my galactic family, the Acturian, and they said, "Do you will back to the Earth, or do you will here by us?" And I said, "I going to back to the Earth. I have a mission. We see us."
Because he almost died for so many times on 3D, Marcel. His story is horrible.
For example, I was in a OP operation, and I was woke up, but in the operation they make some things on my body, and it was so horrible, this feeling.
Yeah. So yeah, and because of that, I guess Marcel know their games in every detail, and that's why he was so quiet and so neutral almost in this dimension. Marcel has guided me for so many times, because they wanted to attack my emotions all the time. all the time. They wanted to control me, to confuse my emotions, everything. And Marcel was with me, and because he was almost neutral and he observed everything and said it's only an illusion, that's what he said all the time, it was easier to navigate in this dimension, really. So, and then we stayed in Nuremberg, like I told you. Then we arrived Würzburg, and we were surrounded all the time by these red people. And after we crossed Baden-Württemberg, right, that's the next region, close to Bavaria, so then the blue people appeared. And they attacked us horrible with their technologies, and their technologies vibrated heavier, and many of them used notebooks to attack us. The blue people used cell phones too, but they used computers to attack us. We reached it very close to arrive Heidelberg. And now I understand why we arrived there. Because in Heidelberg, we were only surrounded by holographic people, or maybe real people. We are not sure. We saw almost only people with violet clothing there in Heidelberg. They were violet clothing or berry clothing. And even Heidelberg vibrated very light, very light. We saw it was a mix between the red people and the violet people there in Heidelberg. Almost no blue people. It's like they were scared to come into Heidelberg. No blue people in Heidelberg. Only the red people with the red shirts, or holograms with berry clothing or violet clothing.
Yes.
And sometimes when we were in horrible trouble there, like I said, the blue people and the red people attacked us both. Sometimes holograms with violet clothing appeared there.
Yes.
And they helped us.
Correct.
These were the only people who helped us for real. Or they wore berry clothing too. And they helped us mostly.
Yes.
Mostly. And in
every time.
Yeah, every time when we saw them, they helped us. They had a cell phone too, and they coded against the blue people and the red people, that they stopped to attack us.
Yes.
That's what they have done there. Or they acted like these are employers now. For example, they are the employer of a supermarket, and they wear berry clothing or violet clothing, and then the blue people and the red people stopped immediately to attack us. Holographic people with the berry clothing or with the violet clothing, they helped us mostly. And we saw so many citizens in Heidelberg with this violet and berry clothing. And then I got the message, Heidelberg is a 5D portal. And I felt it before, that Heidelberg vibrates so light.
Yes.
So light. It is like you are in a paradise or in another realm when you are in Heidelberg. At the moment, it's not a good energy there, because we visited Heidelberg for a few weeks ago, and it was very heavy because many people taken the peaks, right?
Yes.
And this
see
is
what all the system.
Yes, many people there, they did it there in Heidelberg. That's why it was almost impossible for us to stay there. But actually Heidelberg vibrates very light, nature in the city. And I have seen there that Heidelberg is a 5D portal in Germany. Also in south of Bavaria, there is a 5D portal. Then I understood why we liked Heidelberg so much, why we wanted to visit Heidelberg also in the fourth density, because we have seen holograms with berry clothing and violet clothing mostly there. And also people with the red shirts, these two people. But also the people with the red shirts attacked us horrible there.
Yes.
And they became very numerous, even in Heidelberg. They became very numerous, and then we ran away again because it hurted, everything hurted. Everything. When they attacked us with their frequencies, everything hurted. And it was like we lost our consciousness very soon. It's
Yes.
like this.
Yes.
So we lose our consciousness soon.
It's the Anunnaki attacks.
Yeah.
The emotions, conscious mind, subconscious mind.
Yeah.
The energy field.
Yes. And then we have driven back to Leipzig again because our flat was there. So then we took a train again and we crossed Aschaffenburg. Aschaffenburg was the same. We were surrounded by red people all the time, young people, and like I told you, they look different. They had the sparkle in their eyes, and I felt that's the Galactic Federation. The Galactic Federation are working with the red people now. And I will share with you many different informations about Ashtar and why also the Bible is right in many points. I have seen in this density that the Bible is spiritual. Yeah, is not religious. The Bible is a spiritual book. That means religion and spirituality are one. There's no separation. Because you will see the truth in every book. There's a little bit truth inside, but not the whole story.
Yes, correct.
Not the truth for 100%, because then we would understand their game and their dimension. And it's dangerous when people understand their game, because then they will break free. So now humanity and the masses are waking up from the first illusion. They understand the first illusion. And that's still part of their plan that the blue pill is exposing now. That the people understand the blue pill soon. And this is the reptilian draconian agenda. They are very heavy, like I told you, and they don't like the sun. They don't like it to go out. They are lazy in many ways. They don't want to move their body. Others have work for them. That's the 3D matrix. That's what many people see now. They see our political government, what is going on with, you're in the USA, the Democrats, what's going on with them now. Oh my gosh, look at Biden. He looks so weak and tired. He's an old man. He's doing very strange things. That's what many people see. And that's the first illusion. The first illusion is breaking down. And now we are entering another timeline, another consciousness level. So, and Ashtar said, only the strongest will survive this. And I will share with you also many informations about Ashtar then. I had very strange conversations with Ashtar. And I thought I'm totally lost and crazy. And when you watch the second part, at the end of the second part, I shared with you that this contact was real. Crazy again. I thought all the time I'm going totally crazy. Maybe I used drugs. Do I use drugs or ayahuasca or what is this? So this is not real. And a close friend helped us, and we were together in the car, Marcel and me. My close friend, he got a Samsung Android cell phone, and at the board in Sachsen, right? That's a region in Germany. So at the board, when we arrived the board in Sachsen, I heard Ashtar's voice. I heard his voice and he said, "Welcome back to my empire. I'm very surprised that you are still alive." That was his voice, similar. And I was like, now I'm going totally crazy. Huh? What? Huh? So, do you know what happened? The cell phone by my close friend flipped around. Nothing has worked anymore with his cell phone. At the same time, when I received a message by Ashtar, he got all the time an error on his display, on the screen all the time, bloom, bloom. An app opened all the time, bling, bling, bling. And his navigation system hasn't worked anymore. And also my friend was shocked. What's going on with my cell phone? What's going on with my cell phone? The navigation system isn't working anymore. What's going on with my cell phone? I don't understand. Why is this app all the time opening here? What? I don't use this app. Why this is opening all the time? I don't understand. And then I asked my friend, because we can't talk to our friends about this with almost nobody. It is impossible. And then I asked my friend, is this happening for many times with your cell phone? Then he said, no, that's the first time today. I never had these problems with my cell phone. So why is the navigation system not working anymore? Huh? And why is the app on my cell phone all the time opening. I don't use this app. What's going on? And this happened when I received a message by Ashta. Welcome to my empire. I'm surprised that you're still alive. You are very brave to come back. I've heard also Elon's voice when we entered Hirschhorn. That's the next city to Eberbach. Eberbach was horrible there because they tried to stop us.